It's one of the new cows right there. I can tell because she looks kind of like Dancer, but Dancer has a yellow tag. She has a blue tag. Excuse me. Yeah, it's going to be one of those mornings. Boomer's moving pretty slow this morning. I don't know why. I mean, she doesn't seem to be favoring any one leg. Maybe it's just because she's not liking it on the rocks in here. And there's the other new cow. And I do believe that everybody is at least up into the lane. I got 5 calves and 3 cows. Okay, Boom. Huh, sweetheart? Ears down a little bit, but she does that sometimes anyway. She could have crossed the creek and stepped on something. That happens once in a while too. Anyway, this is what the morning looks like after 105 plus degrees. It's 52 this morning, and 80% I think was the humidity. Oh, and she's got an appointment to go visit the vet. She's been rubbing her butt too much again lately on the ground, so she's got a couple hours. Almost 3 hours before she's got to be there. I think 8:30 is when she's supposed to be there. And the light just went off. So, see what I can get done today before it gets too damn hot. Yesterday was supposed to have been 95 degrees, and we were 105. Friends of ours, about 10 miles north of Hillsboro, up in the hills, they were 105 too. Becky saw that last night on Facebook. And Google told me last night that today was going to be 98 degrees, and that it was going to be 5 degrees hotter than yesterday. Well, if that's the case, if we're going to really be 5 degrees hotter, it's going to be 110. So I don't know what I'm going to get for video today. I may get this and call in dead. I don't know. Good morning, Wally. How we doing? Huh? Really? Oh, and at some point I suppose we got to check some fence. Being it's down, there was 2 or 3 calves in the lane where they weren't supposed to be yesterday morning, and the jewels are a little down on the charger, like 3.1 or something, which is 3.4 will hold them in all right. I'd rather see 5.5 to 7, but it just never seems to happen. Then on the flip side, the ground's so dry, even if it was 7, the calves might not make a good enough contact to the ground to be able to get shocked. We've run into that too. A few years ago, we had calves that kept going through the fence in with the steers. And once they were through that one, well, they'd go through the next 2 or 3, and I'd literally find them walking past the trailer in the morning. Anyway, get my feeding done. Well, there's Boomer. She didn't have any trouble walking in here, so maybe she's just tired. Too freaking hot most of the night. It actually cooled down pretty quick last night, once it finally did. I mean, it was, 77 degrees at 10 o'clock, something like that. So, not too bad. Still warm in the trailer for a while, though. I suppose I better show Ruby, or, Brent might have a hard time. The brat's right there. Sapphire. Good morning, sweetheart. You gonna come say good morning? Huh? Yeah, I don't know that all of them were in, but they're not far. They might show as soon as I start pouring some grain. What? What's that dumb look for? Huh? Anyway, I kind of screwed them up here this morning anyway. I fed the cows and then I went up and got Mom's newspaper, and so these are the stubborn ones that know I'd be back. Like I said, the other ones might not have come in yet anyway. They may be out there on that pile of hay. Who knows? Hopefully you can hear me. This looks a lot better in the windrow than it looks from up in the barnyard. A lot of clover in it this year too. And I gotta watch it. That green spot over there is where those cedar stumps are. I gotta be careful there because there's nothing sticking up in the air for me to find them now. And I'm amazed. They've been in and mowed all that crap off. That wasn't mowed when I cut that piece. And so far the cows refuse to come out of the barn. They said it's already too freaking hot. It was over 70 degrees at 7 o'clock. And I saw it half an hour ago. It was over 75. And they're saying 5 degrees warmer than yesterday, but then they're starting with a lower temperature. Whoa. You know how I think of that?
Mama, you hurt yourself, Mama. Hi, baby. Hi, Mama. Did you get caught in the fence, honey?
The doe and a fawn. Oh, I see her. She's between me and those two trees, but she's way out there. She came past Ty. Ty's taking that rotten top wire off the fence there along the neighbors. And I missed getting a couple videos earlier because I seen a doe. And of course I was on the phone with Ty because she had to tell me this one was out here. And yeah, I missed those. I got into the ruts though. Let's see if we can see her here in a second. I see her ears. She's out far enough, she's safe. That's the important thing. I say she thinks Mama got caught in a fence, got a broken leg, but when I've seen her moving, she's moving all right. Before I get too far, I'll be nice. I'll zoom in through the dirty window. I think you can see her. Okay, my ride's here. I was going to cut that one, but I didn't get an early enough start. That one's done, and I never did see that doe and fawn after. I watched her lay down. I knew where she laid down. Ty didn't see, she was watching for her. She didn't see him leave. But where she was along that far line, she couldn't see this corner and she couldn't see that corner. So I'm assuming they snuck out one or the other, probably that one. And, you know, I can see one corner, then I can't see the other. Anyway, cut that one in the morning. Oh, I left that little strip. That's okay. I'll catch that tomorrow too. Not much, just from the riser to here. Oh, anyway, no, even after I told Becky and Ty I was gonna quit when I got done with that piece, I said, Becky's up here, so I'll get my ride home. rather than walking. Yeah, blame it on Becky. I'll just fed those boys. Now I'll go feed the dogs. And when Ty came out there to take care of the wire along the line fence and help with a few tansy that were out there, there was between 15 and 20 tansy out there. She got the cows to go out. Most of them stayed by the bridge. Some went over in that piece. Time I was half done with the field, they were all back up here. And actually, when I came in, they were all in that barn, and now there's a few in here. Most of them are in the other barn. It's too freaking hot. They don't like it any more than I do. But yesterday at this time, it was 105 degrees. And then they decided it was going to be 102 today, and at the same time say that it was going to be 5 degrees warmer than yesterday. Well, it's 102 degrees now. At this point in time, that makes it 3 degrees colder than yesterday, but that doesn't mean that we're done yet. It can still get warmer in the next couple hours. So anyway, that's my story for the day. Hope everybody had a great Saturday. Hope everybody has a great Sunday. Thank you for watching. And hindsight, yeah, I should have finished cutting here today. And I don't know if you can see them. Whole bunch of barn swallows going every which direction over the top of that barn, over by the power lines mainly. So obviously there's some bugs out because they're after them. I add you a little bit to the video. I got down there by the calf warmer and I could hear flies, sound like a big swarm of bees. I don't know why, but all through there, it's solid. So I came over here instead of going upstairs. But I figured I better actually come in here and get eyes on everybody. I checked their salt. I got salt in the wall feeder, or mineral, salt mineral. I don't know about that one. But there's one of the new cows and her baby. And looks like the answer. Yeah, looking at it through the board. And get over in here, it don't feel too bad. East wind. Catch 22, the east wind always makes it hot. But once it gets in the barn, it's a little cooler. The steers got it lucky. That back barn's always cooler than up here. So, anyway, thought I'd let you see what they were doing.